I'll try to spin this up, bend over him, and I kind of hope he doesn't get wet. Raise your hand if you ever swung a bucket full of water over your head without getting wet. If your hand's up now, you've done something Sir Isaac Newton's done. Give yourselves a big hand. But if you were just clapping, you now owe me an answer. Who was Sir Isaac Newton, the guy we were just clapping for? Girl, green. Close. He didn't invent gravity, but he figured out how gravity works, so give her a big hand. Yep. All right, this is your big moment. He's going to be lying on the floor. You guys can all see this because if he gets wet, he's going to scream, won't you? Can we hear you scream once? Go ahead and scream. Good. Lie down. Down, boy, down. Keep your hands on the floor. If you raise up your hands, you block the board. The water doesn't fly, they get really wet over there. Why? Because the body in motion wants to stay in motion. Sir Isaac Newton's first law of motion. That's less I'm swinging this way because you block the board, the water goes flying, they get really wet over there. Keep your head on the ground. If you raise up your head, it's really not a good day. Are you going to raise your hands? Are you going to raise your head? Are you thirsty? Don't say I wasn't polite. What's wrong? It just tastes like fingers. But it works this time. Whatever you do, don't think of running water. If I only had a brain, I'd walk through the flowers and talk for hours if I only had a brain. He's very brave, but not only that, he told me to change the liquid to a gas. One of the 4 correct answers, so give him a big hand. Otherwise, I talked about Sir Isaac Newton's first law of motion and his third law of motion. We skipped the second, I know that. It was like this, force equals mass times acceleration. This wheel is kind of heavy, lots of mass. The faster we accelerate the wheel, using the motor, right? The more force you'll have to push against the wheel to tilt it. The more force she pushes against the wheel, the more force the wheel pushes against her. But we can step back, and just so we can all relax and have a good time, have some very relaxing gyroscope music. I did. Step up. I told you it was very nice music. Hold on the handlebars. Great. So you're doing perfect. You're doing great. I'm letting them see the smoke go right around. They kind of like that. So you're doing great. All we're doing now is spinning it a little faster than I did by my hand. And we're creating the momentum. Sir Isaac Newton's second law of motion. All right. And now tilt your arms. Go. Push. Push against your arm. There you go. You're doing fine. Doing great. Doing great. One spin. Straighten up the arms. Straighten it up so it's straighten up so it's vertical, the wheel. It's supposed to be horizontal. Yeah. See, I want you to stop. Don't get too dizzy. Tilt it the other way. There you go. This will be the last spin because I don't want to get tired either. Alright, great. Now straighten up the wheel. Look at your feet. Just come up one forward. Wait for your clothes. Go this hand. The other hand. Go give her a big hand. And this whole thing's getting heavier and heavier. Either that, I'm getting weaker and weaker. I'm trying to figure out which is which. Good. And now, for some really good friends of mine and yours, you all know them, you love them, you can't live without them. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Happy Family. Hi, can you guys do me a favor? Can you say adios, amigos? Can you say sayonara? Can you say aspeniste? Can you say shalom? Can you say salam? Can you say ciao? Get in there, ciao. Can you say po? Can you say K-pop? Can you you say shall shed? And of course, you're a really good listener. You know exactly what you said in English, don't you? That's right, you said goodbye. Give him a big hand. What you just saw was something pretty cool. Let me rephrase that. You saw something extremely cold. Not cool, but cold. But this is more amazing than you think. Because not only the balloons in this nice white cooler, but the balloons happen to be in this nice white pitcher. You see, the cooler is actually empty.
That was cool.
Now when the air in the balloons got cold, did the air expand or did the air contract? What's the answer? Contract. So let's see what these look like, shall we? Here we go. Heard it through the grapevine. Look, it's the California Raisins. Help me, you man. Get me out. Don't forget about my brother. Why am I always last? Always last, always last. Good. Now they're all shrunken up like teeny, tiny little raisins, and the balloons will never, ever get big again. Those balloons are all shrunken up like little raisins. They'll never, ever get big again. You can see them all shrunken up like little teeny, tiny little raisins. They'll never, ever get big again. You can see them all shrunken up, right? They're all shrunken up like little raisins. You see them all shrunken up like little raisins. They'll never, ever get big. You see them? They're all shrunken up like little raisins, right? Because they got warmer. Give her a big hand. That's what you're on. They got warmer. Good answer. I'm going to show you what this stuff looks like. When you see what it looks like, it's going to look like it's a clear liquid. Are all clear liquids water? Good. Are all clear liquids safe to touch? I'm going to pour some in this bottle, which is designed not to shatter, assuming I don't drop it. Then I hold the bottle way up there, and you guys look through it and see what it looks like. But before I hold the bottle way up there, I'm going to put a balloon on top. Why? To make you think. See, the goal of my show is very simple. To make you think for solid 45 minutes. When I put the balloon on top, one of two things is going to happen. Number one, the balloon will get bigger. Or, number two, the balloon will be sucked into the bottle like an egg in a bottle. So if you think the balloon will get bigger, raise up your hands. Hands down. If you think it'll be sucked in the bottle, raise up your hands. Okay, it was about 2/3 that it'd be sucked in the bottle, about 1/3 that it'd get bigger. Just give me track. Let's see. This is the most dangerous part of the show. Why? Think about it. These are truly my fingertips. Basically, I like my fingers.